C, fa, 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 fa. Okay? Can we do that? First violins? These students are the best students from all over the city that come together and make an all-city orchestra.
It's just really fun for me. It's like playing shows is my passion, so I love it.
2, 3, 4. Music is one of the only disciplines that uses both hemispheres of your brain at the same time. So it actually forces you to think both logically and creatively at the same time. So when you do that with young people, it's like calisthenics for the brain.
Pick up my cello, like I'm just in another world. Like when I play music, it puts me in this place where like it's what I'm good at. It's one thing I can excel at, so I really enjoy playing.
These kids are our future. What we're doing here is we're trying to give them the skills of excellence that they'll be able to then transfer into whatever they do.
All in my mind is just making music, and whatever comes out my heart, I put it on the violin.
These kids are not all going to be professional musicians, but they can love what they do, and they can use that discipline in all of their studies. Yay! Everybody up! Everybody stands up! A little bow.
The last day of school. Let that one sink in for a minute. The last day.
My husband was laughing at me because he's like, why are you so depressed? Because, you know, the last couple of days I've been sort of moping around the house. He's like, you should be so excited they're leaving. And when I started thinking about it, I guess part of me was really sad to let this group of kids go. Destiny gets to fill up my water bottle for the last time this year. You know, I'll be sad to see this year end.
But let go she must of her first year. The year Allison Rule and her husband Danny started their new lives. She, a teacher, he, a law student.
He's happier than he's ever been, and I'm happier than I've ever been, both, you know, professionally and in our relationship. You can't put a card down. It's Patrick's turn. I know, it's so sad.
She never lost her optimism.
What you think, Sugar Plum? Turn that frown upside down. I'm always optimistic. I'm always optimistic. I don't think you can be anything but hopeful. Otherwise, it's going to be, you've got a long life to live if you're going to be anything else.
Mrs. Rule had planned a speech for her kids just before the bell rang. Some things she wanted to say. You're great kids. You worked hard this year. I think you're terrific. Have a great summer.
There we go.
That was before one of the kids showed up with a pet pig. And that, as they say, was that. Isn't that the way it always is? And so the bell rang, and just like that, the year is over.
Y'all be good. Have a good summer. Bye, Jasmine. Come give me a hug.
I don't want to let go.
All right, go on.
But not without one more surprise. Next year, Allison Rule's not teaching fourth graders. She's moving to the kindergarten.
Visit me next year. You know, I love this age kid. I love younger kids, so I just wanted to find out where I fit best.
But these kids will always be special. These kids will always be her first kids.
Yes, they will. These will always be my first kids.
That morning that we came to school was not an ordinary day for Mize Elementary. We were dressed in our finest. It was picture day.
It got dark, and then the storm was hitting.
Everybody was screaming and crying, and they were just running everywhere.
The doors were opening, and everyone was screaming.
We're getting back to class, what's this right here? Just as normal as possible.
Then there was a gas leak, so we had to go to the first and second grade building.
Right about what happened, I was crying and I wanted my mama.
The honor that it is that they entrust us, the teachers and myself, with their children, we respect that. We respect that, and we realize that that is their most valuable asset, and we're here to protect them. I started first grade, and I graduated high school here. I have 5 grandchildren, 2 in this building and 3 in the other building. I did not see my own grandchildren for an hour and a half after we were in the gym. I know the teachers. I know their teachers. I know that they were taking care of them. So it just wiped that top floor off. I was concerned about them, running over our small children. But as I got to this end, they were carrying 2 or 3 of the small children out.
5 minutes later, we had to get back in the hall.
I'm happy that it's over. I was just a relief. I guess God kept us from getting hurt.
Let's just do it right, do it by the book, and be extremely careful.
Captain Nick Clark, in charge of the Vice Squad, prepares the group for the night ahead.
We received information from an informant about prostitution in the area of Highway 80 and Ellis Avenue.
Undercover cops, already in a hotel room, make a deal with a woman. She allegedly offers them sex in exchange for money.
Open door. Sheriff's Department, get out! You're under arrest for prostitution. All right, here's your $300 right here. Okay, I'm asking.
The woman had also allegedly promised drugs, and Captain Clark wants to catch her supplier.
I don't know nothing about no weed man up here because I'm not from here.
Reluctantly, she agrees to help and makes a couple of phone calls.
Chocolate there, yes.
She tries to track down her girlfriend Chocolate, who knows the dealer's number.
I cannot believe it. I just got out the shower coming over here to see my friend.
But the sheriff's department gets to her first.
Where you buy the weed from? That's who they want.
Instead of luring the supplier to the hotel, cops arrest both girls and get permission to search their hotel rooms.
Sheriff's Department, open the door. Get out, get out, get out, get out.
In one of the rooms, a convicted felon.
Put your hands out.
More drugs and a gun.
Caliber 45. What we have to go on are the facts that we find when we enter the room.
You're in the room. You're the only person in the room. There's a weapon in the room.
It's not my room. I just got here.
You have a right to have an attorney present during any interrogation. They'll be taken to the Hinds County Detention Center at Raymond. They'll be booked and bond will be set.
Prostitution raids and drug busts, a project the sheriff's department has been tackling since 1995.
Highway 80, Terry Road, Battlefield Park, Gallatin Street, all that area used to be infested with prostitutes. That's not the case now.
How safe is it for these people to be in these rooms when there are prostitutes and weapons and drugs right next door?
We find it in a lot of places, and we find it in all areas of the city.
On this night, a small victory for the sheriff's department and the community.
Everybody be careful going home. You ready? Thank y'all.
In Jackson, Carrie Edwards, 16 WAPT News.